Hey neighbor, wondering if investing in real estate is really the right move for you here in Idaho Falls?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you've been thinking about investing, but you're not sure where to start or if the market even makes sense right now. Well, you're in the right place today because today we're going to talk about building wealth through real estate right here in Idaho Falls and the surrounding areas. And we promise to keep it simple, practical, and actionable.
Every week we work with people just like you, buyers, sellers, and especially investors who are looking for ways to use real estate to build long-term wealth. Woo woo! And the good news, you don't need to own dozens of properties to make it happen.
You don't need thousands of doors. Even one or two smart moves can actually change your financial future. And real estate investing isn't get rich quick scheme. It's smart moves over time to build your future.
Now, if you're like most people we talk to, you're probably asking questions like, do I need a ton of cash to get started?
Should I buy a single family home, multifamily, or short-term rentals?
How do I actually make money? Cash flow, appreciation, or tax benefits?
What's your strategy on that? And with today's market, interest rates, prices, and everything else, is now really a good time to invest.
If those sound familiar, stick around because that's exactly what we're going to cover. And these questions, unfortunately, keep people on the sideline instead of taking small, actionable steps to get started.
Analysis paralysis is actually real. So here's the part that most people don't realize. You don't need 20, 100, 500 dollars to build wealth and change your future. Imagine this. One rental property paying down its own mortgage every month is building equity for you while you sleep.
Sleep money!
And that's where it's at. And what could that mean for your retirement or even just giving you more freedom day to day? And that's the power of investing in real estate.
You don't need to be Warren Buffett or Grant Cardone to get started. All that is needed is hustle and learn how to analyze a deal, financing strategies, and consistency. You don't always need 20% down. There are financing strategies like FHA, VA, or investor-friendly loan products, and they are amazing. And did you know that you can get into a home with as little as 3.5% down and then turn it into a rental?
What? No way.
Yeah, that's what house hacking is all about. Buy a home, live in it, rent rooms to friends or family.
And for those of you worried about do I have cash or I don't know cash, partnerships and private lending can help you get into deals with less of your own money. And you always want to start small. Sometimes it's just about using equity from your current home to get started into your first investment or your next one. And the biggest thing is access to a deal really matters more than piles of cash. Because if you have the right deal, cash follows you or finds you. Guaranteed every time.
Should I buy single family homes, multifamily, or short-term rentals? Single family homes are easier to finance, stable long-term tenants, and often appreciate faster.
Yeah. And we talk about multifamily properties. We talk about several different factors. There's single families from 1 unit to 4 units, and that's actually like a single family. And multifamilies are 4 units and above, basically, and they have really good potential for investing in recovery and return on investment for your business.
And then there's short-term rentals. Think Airbnb style. High potential returns, but more management and market sensitive.
Now, the right strategy depends on your goals. Cash flow versus appreciation versus flexibility. All those things play a factor. So everybody's investment strategy is a little bit different, and it just takes time. And sometimes you can shift and pivot depending on what you want to do.
And their goals.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're wondering, how do I actually make money? Cash flow, appreciation, and the tax benefits.
Cash flow is basically your net cash flow that you bring in, and we talk about pure cash flow all the time, about how much money is actually bringing in after all the expenses and everything going out is actually your pure cash flow, not just hey, your rent is or your mortgage is $1,000 and you get $1,050, you're making $50. That's not the case. Just be aware of those things.
Then there's appreciation, long-term value growth. Idaho Falls has historically seen steady gains.
Yeah. Then there's a good old tax benefits because the depreciation, write-offs, capital gains strategies save you thousands of dollars and bring your taxable income down, which is a very nice income and benefit that a lot of people overlook.
And real wealth often comes from combining all three, not just one of them.
And as you get better and better at your things, you know what you like to do, and sometimes you'll add something to it and tweak it, and you just kind of keep growing and progressing. And with today's markets, interest rates, prices, and everything else, is now really a good time to invest. Like I asked before, rates are higher, but that means less competition and more negotiation power when you get into deals. And there's actually a lot of deals to be had right now.
People think, what are the real estate cycles? It's less about timing the market and more about time in the market.
Exactly. Because real estate is always a winner over time, every single time. And rents in Idaho Falls continue to rise, which offsets higher borrowing costs, which helps you cash flow a little better as well.
So waiting for the perfect time usually costs more than starting with the right deal today.
And just a little inside tip, we actually hold building wealth through real estate workshops for 8 weeks, and then we do another one. And we talk about financing strategies, so you don't always need to use just your own money. How to analyze deals. We break those things down, and you know how to actually analyze a good property. And then different paths to wealth, from traditional rentals to flips to short-term rentals, Airbnb style opportunities. We don't like to say Airbnb because I don't work for Airbnb. It's a short-term rental.
And I love those because there's so many different strategies in getting and dipping your toe into real estate. And if you don't like one, you can switch gears and try something else.
So whether you're a first-time investor, a homeowner who's thought about turning your current place into a rental, or somehow ready to scale to multiple properties, this workshop that we do every month is going to give you the clarity and confidence to take your next step.
So here's the deal. Real estate isn't a get-rich-quick game. It's build wealth over time game. And once you learn the rules, it's an amazing ride.
And if you're interested in investing in Idaho Falls real estate or the surrounding areas, or would like to just know more about the local market in Southeast Idaho, we'd love the opportunity to be your real estate resource of choice. So contact us here, comment below, or send us an email at craig@andersonhicks.com.
And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.